Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in Final Fantasy XIII Part 2.
Final Fantasy XIII-2. The story so far.
Nothing's new because we've already completed the story, so... Basically we're in the post-game where we're going to be like trying to finish up various fragments and monster lists and a bunch of other stuff. And hopefully get the rest of the fragment abilities as we go. So there are some things that I know what we can do. So we could go to Sunleth Waterscape and we could get the oh, we actually have to restart it. Well, okay. But basically we have to lock it and do the fight with the ripeness and not leave. So let's get out of here and close it. Okay, we can go on in there. Yeah, I took the liberty after I last played to compile a list of monsters and where they might be located, but we're gonna do some of these first that I know about.
There's a twist of the knife. The joy is ephemeral. It leaves fear in its wake. A fear that all too soon the time will come when you must bid farewell again. Yet you cannot help but long for the next encounter. Humanity's great frailty. We prefer past happiness to future uncertainty.
Was it a vision? Does Sarah have the same power as you?
I hope so.
But why? Why did she react the way she did? Wow. That is one gigantic monster.
Mm-hmm.
Snow, is that really you?
We have seen this. Battle time. This is not the fight we have to win, by the way. Such a jelly bean.
Now! With you! Yeah, do it! See if you like this! Sarah! Shoot!
Got it!
Bam! We did it. So perfect. This was not the
Stay dead!
one we needed to do.
Get out! Hit it hard while it's down, and I mean we get out of here!
Listen, hotheads who can't back down don't last long on this planet.
Maybe. Sometimes you gotta make a stand.
You're not listening to me. Humans aren't strong. They die easy.
Well, some of us are tougher than others. Anyway, thanks for the help. Got a name?
This is Noel. And this is Snow. We're getting married.
It's on hold for now.
You know, somehow I didn't expect you to be such a hothead. All I hear is what a great guy Snow is. And look where you are, all the way in the future.
I'm sorry, who's the hothead? What were you thinking bringing Sarah out here?
Listen, Snow. Guess what, Lightning? I found Snow again. He hasn't changed a bit. Still as reckless as ever, still doing his own thing. To think I spent all that time worrying about him. Stupid me. Guess I'll never learn. And that's how we got here.
Now it's your turn. Why did you up and leave Sarah? What are you doing fighting here in the future?
You really want to know?
I asked, didn't I?
Lightning appeared in my dreams too. Can you believe it?
I'm just enjoying the
She
story
told me
beat.
I
Don't
had to
mind me.
protect Cocoon, so I started jumping through time, checking things out. I learned that the giant jelly bean back there knocks Cocoon down.
You mean the Flan we just fought?
Uh-huh.
According to the stories I heard back in my own time, Cocoon was brought down by war.
Well, there's more than just one cause. Did you see what it was doing, that Flan? It's melting the crystal of the pillar, bit by bit.
But Vanille and Fang, they're inside it.
Yeah, so Cocoon starts to get unstable. People feel the tremors and begin to panic. Next thing you know, everyone's fighting each other.
It's consistent with what I know, sort of.
I can't believe Lightning appeared in your dreams as well. She told you to protect Cocoon's pillar. So she must want you to save Vanille and Fang.
Like I said, sometimes you gotta make a stand. I don't have a choice. My mission is to stop that thing for good.
Thank you, Snow. But you're lying, aren't you?
What? Of course I'm not lying. I can never hide anything from you, Sarah. Not in a million years.
Really? I know you're always trying to protect me. I wouldn't put it past you to make up a story just to make me feel better. Sorry I doubted you. If you say you saw lightning in a dream, then I believe you.
Oh, the dream. Yeah, I saw her all right. It was definitely lightning, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Very believable.
None of this makes sense. There are thousands of Flan appearing out of nowhere, and they're fusing and creating a beast that shouldn't exist.
Could it be a paradox?
If it is, we'll need to do some traveling to fix it.
Which means you've got to find an artifact first.
Lightning, did you meet Snow in his dreams? Is there a reason why you can only talk to us when we sleep? Snow hasn't changed one bit, even though it's been years since I last saw him. He's still as hot-headed as the day we said goodbye. Makes me so mad. But it's a relief, too. I've been caught up in the fate of the world for so long. It feels good to worry about the simple stuff. Being with Snow helped me forget about what the future might hold.
Okay, so do we have the... Nope, we need to put this back on. Okay, then we're gonna go back and fight it again. I think that's all we need to do.
There are so many little...
We follow him straight to...
It could happen. risky.
Yours up for a bike and so am I. And knock it back down to size.
We're doing it. Oh, we sure are. The nice thing is that you get a sentinel for the whole fight, so you do get a little bit of an easier time in that way. So I think we're just going to get up to a pretty high percentage and then just switch to all commando time. Oh, we did it. 5 stars too. Okay, let's see where we go with this. I guess it's just a paradox ending. Let's enjoy. Oh, we sure did. Well, off we go.
World that belonged to the Flan, a Flan-controlled, Flan-friendly, and Flan-approved kingdom. Sarah and Noel once defeated a massive Flan, but the act triggered a paradoxical backlash and filled the breadth of Cocoon with gelatinous organisms. From among them rose the most powerful Flan to ever exist. The entire world quailed beneath its tyrannical pseudopod. Would all of Cocoon be devoured by this immense Flan potentate?
I hope so. Let's enjoy this this ending.
Giant forest, Kubo. There was plenty of water in the vibrant woods, and all the monsters lived happily together, Kubo. The monsters loved to test their strength, and sometimes their games got a little rough. But even so, they all got along fairly well, Kubo. One bright and sunny day, a mean Flan came along and declared himself to be the king of the forest, Kubo. The Flan stood as high as the clouds in the sky, so none of the monsters disobeyed him, Kubo. The king ordered his royal subjects to shower him with gifts from all corners of the world, Kubo. In return, he promised to banish humans from their domain, and he would create a kingdom where monsters ruled the land, Kubo.
I told you we'd just be able to sneak in. Hey, Sarah, how do I look? Just like a monster?
The transformation spell worked like a charm. No one can tell who we are. Mog, now we'll need the Wonder Honey. Can you go find some? Kubo, off you go.
Hurry!
The king was even bigger than the giant Flan we defeated in the past, Kubo.
Perfect.
So we all came up with a marvelous plan, Kubo. We would transform into monsters and sneak in unsuspectedly. Then we would present the king with a delicious Flan, Kubo, and he would say, "Incredible!
then he would keel over and die on the spot.
Hmm.
We're going to serve up a dish of poison flan to His Royal Highness. Fight flan with flan, as they say. It's a flawless plan, Kubo.
Hey, what's taking so long? Where's that wonder honey? We also need some hoax herb and exquisite sugar, you know. And don't forget the rotten cheese.
Why do I have to do all the work, Kubo? Oh, you're going to be the first to get a taste of my poison flan, Kubo!
What a marvelous plan. I'm a little sad we never get to find out more about how this future goes. Alright, where else were there options? I think that there might be one for Augusta Tower. For defeating the boss in it. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, I might have to close it again. I keep on forgetting that part. Yeah, we're gonna close it. Alright, let's go see if this is the right one. As it looks like there might be an ending off of it to the side, so. If it's not for here, it's for Erba. Alright. I don't know how much of the puzzle it makes us do again, but we'll do what we have to.
Nicely done. Good boy.
Let's go see if it's this way. It probably is. Well, they weren't fast enough to attack us, so it doesn't matter now. Okay, let's... Like, I don't think we have to solve all of the puzzles, we just had to get here. Maybe? I mean, now that Well, it's already skipped half the puzzles anyway. I think we just have to open the path again and walk over there. Let's see if that's all we needed. As you can see, we might be a little stronger than we need to be for them. Okay. Well, there can't be too much more going on here. Let's just make sure that this doesn't lead to something. Like I said, it could also be the Erba one, so we'll check out both. I won't start looking at guides until I get actually trumped, you know?
That's it! I got this. Come
It didn't want to let us in, which was weird. Well, this apparently isn't going anywhere, so let's go ahead and return. We can check out the other one. Now, the only thing going on in Erba is going to fight Caius, so that's the only thing really going on here. And that's just down there, so off we go. I remember that it's like 100,000 to max out the Crystarium, so if we get to like 30 or 40, we can probably finish it, because I think we only had a few left to go for each character. And then we'll never have to worry about that part again.
No one's hurt, right?
We never did catch this one, apparently. Well, it's too late. He died before we could do anything, so... Unfortunate. I don't think we specifically need them, though. At least none of the lists that I saw showed it as an ingredient.
That's it! Goodbye.
Well, another chance to catch it. Nope. Okay.
Erba, this was their home. But now they're frozen and they slept for no, they came from
So you're saying they trapped...
yeah.
Well, if it's one I know I need to catch, I'm gonna keep trying. But I'm not really just gonna sit here to capture at this point. Just gonna make sure we have our skill active. Paradox scope. Maybe this will change it. So this isn't broken yet. This gets broken during the fight. Interesting.
It looks like an oracle drive.
Yeah.
Stop.
frightening.
Sarah, I'm sorry.
Hey, the apologies can wait. We got a wedding to plan, right? Right? Like, come on. What do you say? Lightning, I swear to you, we'll make her happen.
I believe you.
Memories. They're real, aren't they? Who can they be? Prophecy. It's been changed.
That's impossible.
If you change the future, you change the past.
It keeps changing?
Change is the constant.
Caius.
I have seen you. I have seen you both.
You...
What? You mean Asiris?
I am not the Yule you know.
You must understand, there are many Yules.
Caius.
Wait. I saw you. My sister was fighting you.
What are you doing here in this time?
I learned of your journey, leaping back and forth along the timeline. Yule has been watching everything you do.
No. She's been watching us?
Yes. I see you understand the significance of that. Then you must also understand that I am here for a reason. Your actions have necessitated the strictest sanctions.
Well, let's see how this goes.
Been cursed with eternity.
Get him! Get him! Everyone attack! Take this!
Get him up to about 700%, and then we will switch.
Get him!
Face your worst fear.
Get him! Now! This should do it.
I actually thought we were near the end, but maybe he has like a full heal, you know?
Take this! Take this! Get him! Take this!
Your time is short.
I'm good to go.
There must be some temporal distortion.
Well, we beat him up. Let's see where this goes. Since it said paradox scope, this is clearly going to be a paradox ending as well. I just guessed wrong on which one it was the first time. Okay, let's see what this story's final beat is.
In the instant Caius was defeated, the effects rippled down the timeline. In the village of Erba, Sarah and Noel see that things are not as they were before. Twisted mockeries of humans sprawl lifeless among the buildings. The scars of war that should have long since faded appear fresh and raw. Is this the world of the past, or is it the reflection of someone's memory? Sarah hears a faint voice calling her and sets off to investigate.
Let's go ahead and see.
When we came to, we found ourselves in the town of Erba. We were in a world that had been devastated by the War of Transgression, hundreds of years before I was born. All traces of humanity were replaced with monstrous Seath. People had been stripped of their normal lives. Denied even a human death, they wandered the ruins of their home. I thought I heard a faint whisper, a familiar voice. Could it be the voice of someone who lived here long ago? The voice of someone begging to be heard?
The war against Cocoon, it was inevitable. The army of Grand Pulse was annihilated by the overwhelming power of the Fal'Cie. Countless lives were lost. But I didn't fight. I couldn't. Not even to protect my friends, the people I love. To hate, to hurt, to destroy, I refused to accept my focus. I was sad. I was scared. That's why I decided to run. I left Fang to deal with everything. We vowed to protect each other, and I broke that promise. I'm the reason. I'm the reason Fang was forced to carry the burden of the monster, of Ragnarok. Because I was weak. Because I abandoned her. Fang, where are you? I have to make up for what I did. Or else...
Vanille? Is that you?
Mm-hmm.
So the voice you heard before?
It belonged to Vanille, Kubo.
Vanille, listen. I know what it's like. You're trapped in crystal, but your soul is still alive. You're sleeping, but your thoughts are still awake. I know, because I experienced that too. I can feel your pain. I can feel your sorrow, your grief, and your remorse. I know there's someone you want to apologize to. Can you give us some time? I promise we'll find Fang and bring her here, so you can tell her how you feel.
Thank you. I know that one day we'll be released again. Only then can we ask for forgiveness. That is the fate time has in store for us. But fate also brought you here to this place, to hear my plea. All roads are connected, somehow. And they all lead to a time of salvation, when imprisoned souls will be freed. They all lead to the end of the world, and a new beginning.
Well, that's kind of chilling. That's another one. So we can poke around here for this last fragment. It's gotta be somewhere. Oh, we left ourselves on a chocobo. I mean, I guess that makes it faster. Let's go poke around and look for anything we haven't recognized. Guess we should start where you start in this area. Well, there's two ways there. Still think it's weird that the chocobo can climb this teeny tiny little stair without trouble. Wait. Was that always here? I was just going to where we start here. But I mean, if we already found it, we already found it. Giant egg. Alright. Well, let's get caught up on our fragments. Let's see what they say. A research director's notebook. What was the ultimate purpose of the Padra Oracle drives? The dominant theory is that they were archiving devices for preserving images of the future. These archives appear to consist of broken fragments of the Cirrus's prophecies. To gain a clear picture of the timeline, it will be necessary to amass a large collection of these images and then piece them together. We have noted that the ancients stopped recording visions after a certain point in history. Did the process of recording to the Oracle Drive become an empty ritual? Was some other means found to preserve the prophecies? Or did the visions of the future grow so terrible that the Farseers thought it best they never be seen? Well, from what we can tell, nothing really good happened in the future, so any one of those could be true. Excerpts from an alternate history. Long ago, in ancient times, Cocoon and Pulse fought a terrible war. Two women, called Fang and Vanille, released a monster and began to march on Cocoon. At that moment, the goddess unleashed a powerful spell and turned them both into crystal statues. Their slumbering forms were placed in a temple in Ereba, which in time was lifted up into Cocoon itself. There they slept until hundreds of years later, a young girl wandered into the temple and was made Aeolisi. The girl's name was Sarah. This was the moment that marked the beginning of the 13 days of the Purge, also known as Final Fantasy XIII. Excerpts from an alternate history. It all began with a chance meeting with a single Flan. Mog translated from the Flan tongue to human speak and back again. The Flan had some incredible news. The true royal ripeness has been born, Kupo. Though the Flan didn't really say Kupo. It probably should have, though. Does this mean we failed? We didn't change history after all? Asked Noel. Mog nodded in response. Noel and Sarah looked grave. How could they hope to defeat the greatest Flan that ever lived? It was even more powerful than the original royal ripeness. The situation was bleak indeed. Unless I have an idea, Kupo. Mog can save the day, Kupo. Noel and Sarah had never seen Mog so confident. They looked at each other gloomily. They weren't looking forward to hearing Mog's idea. I still want to get a conclusion to that situation, because that seemed pretty funny. I guess we could do the next steps on this. Like, there's no choices left, it's just level. I don't think we have enough to finish it. Oh, maybe we do. Maybe it's perfect. Yep. Maybe it's perfect. Go, we did all of the Crystarium. I wonder if it still keeps on counting up our Crystarium count. Be pretty funny. Okay, so that's that area. Oh, these are the DLC stuff. We'll look at that after we sort out the base game's fragment stuff. So we have stuff to do in these. So we finished all the ones in 5. I'm pretty sure that the Archulite step ones are for defeating monsters. That's what almost all the previous ones were for. Colosseum doesn't have any more. We took care of these. The Erbo ones are sorted. There are other ones to do in the Brusher Ruins, but I don't know what triggers them. We had trouble figuring that out. I mean, I'm guessing that there's one for beating this one again. Maybe there's one for doing something in the dying world again, too. Maybe there's one for Vile Peaks. But it might also be for 400 AX. I suppose it would be faster to check Vile Peaks. So you might want to start looking at that. Doesn't... Oh, I keep on forgetting. You gotta close it. To do the paradox ones. Well, saving it doesn't hurt. But yeah, my goal is to poke at the fragment counts, and then we'll start looking for monsters, because there's a chance that we'll fight some of the monsters we're looking for along the way anyway. Okay. This is where this one starts. Is it though? Well, I guess so. We closed it, so. So we didn't get either of these, actually.
You deserve a treat.
How's this? No! Now, everyone!
Is that it?
What is this nonsense? Well. Oh, it didn't even it didn't even survive our initial attacks. Funny. I mean, we're just poking around. We'll see. Oh, this is something we don't have, so there was something here at least. Alright, sure. Trying to see if that's a construction thing or if it's accessory. Doesn't sound like it would be an adornment. Monster material? That doesn't sound right either. Oh, it's just an item? What do you do then? Oh, okay, it's like a fancy remedy for everyone. Interesting. Well, this may not end up going anywhere, of course. I don't know which one is specifically the paradox, but I thought that maybe fighting the unkillable monster might be it. Hey, we caught one. Something's angry. Oh, did we never come here? Alright. Okay. I'll take it. Alright, who's being loud? And something was being really loud over there, and I didn't see it. I mean, there's quite a few of these things. We have not tamed most of them, apparently. Oh, we caught another one. Alright. Well, I guess if nothing else, we're at least catching them. That's the big old loop. Oh, hello, friend. try to catch another chocobo, why not? Doesn't hurt to have extras. Okay, I'm gonna go back to where it's loud, just to see if there's something we didn't see. And then I'm gonna... Oh, I see something else bobbing in the corner here that we didn't pick up. Hero's Amulet. Sounds like an accessory. Critical Bravery, eh. Yep, we got these guys. Kind of wish it would show you whether you've tamed it, like as a little icon above them outside of looking at their situation. You know, like right by their names. That would be convenient. Oh, we have all these. Well, if there's nothing new that happens here, I don't know why it even gives us the option to close it, if that makes sense. Something is very loud right here. And I'm gonna guess this is where we fought Fragment originally. But for some reason it doesn't actually show up again. Alright, I say we saw what we saw here. So we've gotten a few more fragments. I'm gonna go see if we get anything fancy or skills now. Because there are quite a few empty slots in our fragment skill list. And not too many fragments to get.
You too are worthy in the eyes of the goddess.
Alright. That's 1. 2 skills. Okay, so it was good to come back. Let's see what these do for us. Oh, well that would be very nice. Returning fast would be pretty good. Control camera during events. Well, that sounds funny. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and read. Nope. I guess it doesn't like it because I jumped. Cool. Well, we made some progress. Gonna take a couple minutes and then we will mosey along to check out some of the other things we have going on. All the fragments here are for like getting a bunch of like betting tokens and buying them for the most part, and maybe chocobo races, so they're not a mystery, let's put it that way. I want to poke down these paradox endings for the most part. That's my first goal. So yeah, we're gonna take a moment and then we will work on that some more. Enjoy this song. I'll catch you next time. Bye bye, y'all.